Hello, movie lovers. This is Does It Hold Up? And I want to talk about Josh Hartnett. He's got a new movie hitting theaters called Fight or Flight. Incredible movie, incredible performance by him. A lot of fun at the theater. Had a chance to check it out early. We'll talk about it at the end of this video. But first, I want to look back at Josh Hartnett's career and explain why it's weird he disappeared for a couple years, but it's great that he's making a comeback. Josh Hartnett first came into the greater consciousness, into the zeitgeist in 1998 when he starred as Zeke in The Faculty. I think this is the moment everybody realized we kind of love Josh Hartnett. We love the energy that he brings to whatever he's doing. Zeke was the perfect 1998 guy. He was a little off-putting, but he was really genuine and kind. Bad boy, but a heart of gold. He was everything in 98. And Hartnett pulled it off perfectly. And then in 2001, he grows up just 3 years later when he plays Danny in Pearl Harbor, where he's like, yeah, I'm an actual stud now. I am incredible. Why would you pick Ben Affleck over me? And you want to know what? That's a pretty good question. And I don't really have the answer for that. In 2002, he hits us with maybe the movie I saw him in first, which is just a really weird movie called 40 Days and 40 Nights, where he plays a man who's basically addicted to intercourse. And he gives it up for Lent. But he meets the perfect girl, and she wants to move farther. He doesn't. Can he survive? It's a weird rom-com comedy thing, but it's so good because he's so freaking likable in it. Then he hits us with Lucky Number 11 in 2006. Josh Hartnett plays a goofball who has no idea what he's doing, no idea what's happening in the story, and somehow you also believe that he is the smartest man on screen. Because by the end of the movie, it proves that he is. And it's just so good. I'm not sure anybody else in 06 could have played Slevin. Then he comes back in 07 with one of the best vampire movies of all time, 30 Days of Night, where he plays a character named Evan. I think everybody in the world probably called him Evan, but his name's not Evan, it's Eben, E-B-E-N. But it doesn't really matter, because the vampires are the main draw of this movie. But you know what's a really close second? Josh Hartnett. But what happens next? He completely disappears from Hollywood from 2008 until 2021. And you could probably say until 2023, but there's a movie in 2021 I want to talk about. From 2008 to 2020, he does one thing that really gets people talking, and it's a TV show from 2014 to 2016 called Penny Dreadful. He plays Ethan. The show had fans, had a lot of love, but it dwindled quickly. The show got canceled, but it didn't take away from the fact that Hartnett was amazing in it. He really showcased that he's not just a pretty face. He's just not that, charming man. The dude can actually act as well. But everything else he did in that 12-year span, do you remember any of it? Bunraku, The Lovers, Inherit the Viper, or Most Wanted? No, you don't. But it's nice that he's starting to make a comeback, because in 2001, the Hartnettissance started again with Wrath of Man. This was a Jason Statham movie that probably shouldn't have been very good, but it ended up being way better than it had any right to be, and he played Dave in it, and he was very good, and it was a nice little welcome back to Josh Hartnett. And then in 2023, he stars in 2 movies. Operation Fortune, less said about this movie the better, but it doesn't take away the fact that he was still really good in it. But in 2023, he stars in Oppenheimer. I say star loosely. He is in a lot of scenes. He has to do a lot of heavy lifting against Oscar winner Cillian Murphy, and he holds up wonderfully. Him with glasses, being like a full-grown ass man now, yes please. And it's just really nice to see him be in an Oscar-winning movie, respect his talent. Then he stars in an M. Night Shyamalan movie in 2024 called Trap. He plays a man named Cooper who is a serial killer. He's so charming. There's just no way around it. You just like him. He's even really off-putting and somehow also draws you in because this man's got incredible talent. And that brings us to this movie, Fight or Flight, which is coming out May 9th, 2025, where he plays an assassin who wants to protect his target after realizing his target may or may not actually be a bad person. There's action, comedy, drama, whatever you want is in Fight or Flight. It's got some downfalls. I think the pacing's a little wonky. Some of the other actors in it are not great. And sometimes the airplane setting gets a little confusing. The geography just doesn't quite make sense. But do you know what works really well in this movie? Josh frickin' Hartnett. He plays this character so well. Every single layer of what he's doing, you just get endeared to his character, Lucas. And you fall in love with him slowly. And you want all the best things for him. And you hate the people that he hates. You love the people that he loves. You root for him the entire time. Could other actors do this role? Maybe. Maybe. There's a few out there. But I would think it would change the dynamic of the movie. Josh Hartnett is the right choice for this because it's time, once again, for the world to fall in love with him and for him to be a leading man. And if Fight or Flight is his step there, along with Trap, I'm along for the ride. Put me on that airplane because I want to be next to him when he skyrockets to stardom once again. So let me know in the comments if you're going to check out Fight or Flight in theaters and how much you love Josh Hartnett. Until I see you again, just remember to be good to yourself, kind to others, and keep watching movies.